Hi, in this lecture we will discuss junk dimension. To understand junk dimension, let's take this example. If you have a fact table which tracks product order for a customers, and in this fact table we have customer key, which is a unique ID for the customer, employee ID, which is a unique ID for the employee who made this order, product ID, a unique ID for the product, and we have four columns. Each column represents a certain status for the order. For example, in the first column, we have confirmed, which is a flag to indicate the status of the order, it's a confirmed order or not. We have another column called received to indicate order is received or not. And we have two other columns called shipped and delivered to indicate if the product has been shipped or has been delivered or not. So in this case, as we know all possible combinations of the four flags, or even if you have more than four flags and you know all possible combinations between all of these flags, we can take all of these flags and put it in a separate dimension, and we call it a junk dimension. And each possible combination, we will give it a unique ID. In this example, we call it data warehouse key, which should be unique for every single combination. And in fact table, we will no longer have separate status, but we will have a foreign key which is referring to the unique key from junk dimension. For example, in the first record from customer key number 1, employee ID 100 and product ID 169, order status so far is 10. To know exactly details of this order status, we need to go to junk dimension and look for data warehouse key number 10 and see what is the combination for data warehouse key number 10. So we can see it's a confirmed order, it's a received order, shipped and delivered. For example, in the next order we have 20. If we go to 20, we can see it's not confirmed, not received, not shipped or not delivered, and so on for other examples. So we had in our fact table, we had a certain flags to indicate order status. So we took all these flags and put it in a separate dimension. We call it junk dimension. So why we do that? We do that for two reasons. First reason is to save storage. So why we do that? We do that for two reasons. First reason is to save storage. Imagine if you have a fact table with millions of records. And in each record, you need to save four columns and four string values, which for sure will take a lot of space. But when we separated all these flags in a separate table, we now have only one column to refer to each status, which is saved a lot of space. In this example, we have four records, but in a production environment, you can have millions and millions of records. So this for sure will save a lot of space for us. Second reason is to enhance performance. When we save storage, we will make analytical queries on top of this fact table will become much faster. So this is all about junk dimension. To recap, junk dimension when you have set of indicators or set of flags which has a possible combinations, you can take all these flags and indicators, put it in a separate dimension table, we call it junk dimension, give for each single combination a unique key, and in your fact table, remove all these flags and just put a foreign key to refer to this combination.